الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم إنا نسألك رحمة من عندك تهدي بها قلوبنا وتلم بها شعثنا وتحفظ بها غائبنا وترد بها إلفتنا وتبيض بها وجوهنا وتغفر بها ذنوبنا وتزيل بها مصائبنا وتكشف يا ربنا بها الكرب وتزيل عنا يا رب العالمين الهموم والآلام والمصائب يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل. I have a lot of things to talk about, but I'm going to leave it this time to you, inshallah. If you have any questions, it will be my pleasure, inshallah, to answer these questions. Sometimes we have questions related to al-salah, related to the current situation, related to the vaccine. So I don't like to be the one who will talk every time. Just inshallah, we have 5 minutes every Isha. We want to make sure that inshallah we will respond to all your inquiries and all your questions, inshallah. So if you have any question, Allahu Akbar. One question from the back, mashallah, jazakumullah khair.
Is it allowed for a Muslim to donate the organ?
Okay, so there is a question concerning at-tabarru' bil-a'dha. It is okay to donate with our organs. So such questions, they are questions for the fiqh councils. So it's not like for an individual imam or scholar to talk about, because it is related to every Muslim and it is something widespread. And here in your driver's license, as far as I remember a long time ago, they write it down, whether you are organ donor or not. So the scholars, alhamdulillah, they talked about this contemporary issue in the fiqh council. And they said that donating with the organs is one of the means of sadaqah. It's one of the means of sadaqah. And it shouldn't be for purchasing and selling. So you cannot say, okay, give my, the people who inherit, from me, give them thousands of dollars because of the kidney that you'll use, or no, we are not allowed. So it's something belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is from the sadaqah to donate with. But the scholars mentioned that we shouldn't make it widespread. Like you write it in driver's license that, you search for people to get. No, it shouldn't be that public. But again, if someone, Muslim or non-Muslims, wants to use your body and you are dead, the people who are blood relative to you, they can say it's okay, you can use from this, there is no problem, this is sadaqah. But again, it's not something that we do not own, so you will publicize it and make it public. It's clear, brother? This is, all the fiqh councils, they almost agreed on that. Wallahu a'lam. So it's not an individual scholar, it's the fiqh council in Europe, in the United States, in Mecca, here and there, they agreed on that, inshallah. So it's not prohibited at all, but it shouldn't be that generalized. Jazakumullah khair. Abu Zayd. Tafadhal, brother.
Doing masa on socks.
Yes.
So, according to Imam Hanafi, it's not allowed.
Yes. Yes.
But
Okay.
there are some.
I want to, inshallah, clear things, inshallah, concerning this. According to the Hanafi school, according to the Maliki school, should be leather. According to Imam Shafi as well, the school that allowed this, as far as I remember, is the school of Al-Hanabila. And they stipulated that the socks should be thakhin. Thakhin means thick ones, which that it shouldn't be transparent, that you see the skin underneath. This is what they said. But what is the dalil? The khuf, the leather socks, we have dalil from the Sunnah, right? There is no doubt in this, because we have dalil from the Sunnah of the Prophet, that the Prophet ﷺ did that. So al-khuf, there is no problem in that. But now we are talking about the socks. What is the dalil? Because now, to make analogy for something, we should have something in common: the leather and the socks. The leather socks and the socks. There is a difference. So we need a dalil that says that it is allowed. What is the dalil? The dalil is that the Sahaba Ridwanullahi alayhim, the companions did this, and they had something called at-tasakhin. What at-tasakhin? At-tasakhin, they are like wraps. They used to wrap around their feet because of the cold. and they used to wipe on them. Many of the Sahaba did this. Some nations said that 70 of the Sahaba did this. And فعل الصحابة is hujjah. When one of the Sahaba does something and the other Sahaba doesn't say you are wrong, then it's okay to use it. So based on this, yes, I know some schools, they say this, but we have the read from the Sahaba, Ridwanullahi alayhim. So the people who wipe on the sex, especially nowadays, because of what? Let us be practical. We get mad when we find it written in the bathrooms, do not wash your feet, right or not? We see this at work. And some of the brothers, they get mad, right, Abu Muhammad? Some of the people get mad. How come my feet is cleaner than your face? And we say this. It's cultural here, it's not allowed, right? We should accept this. People here, they do like to wash their hands and their faces in the same place that you wash your but see the Jewish people, how do they deal with this? My face, I wash my feet 7 times. You wash your feet and then you put it in the socks, then it smells bad. Let us say the truth, right? No, this is the truth, right? But yes, sometimes you need to. And some of the brothers, they make a mess in the bathroom. They go and they do it, and then one time, one brother in the gas station invited me, and Sheikh, you have to pray door with us. I went there and I washed my feet, in the gas station. The sink, fell down, and I broke the sink, and I was so, shy from the brother. So what I want to say is that we can follow this concession, especially here, especially when we travel, especially when we are at work. If you want to get out of the disagreement of the scholar and wear the leather socks, and you can tolerate this, do it. But again, the other opinion is the action of the Sahaba. So we don't have a problem with this if we follow this. If I see some people doing this, alhamdulillah, I respect their opinion. And if I see the people who insist on the leather socks, I still respect, and we should not disagree because alhamdulillah, we have alhamdulillah flexibility in this matter. Is this clear, brother? Yeah. Father, brother, because before we finish this issue, yes, there is no doubt in this that you wash your feet, but wiping is something the Hanafi school and all the scholars, they allow wiping. But the question is, the only disagreement is what? Is whether we wipe on the leather socks or whether the normal socks or not. But it came from the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because some qira'ah says وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ. How do we say it? وَأَرْ, the Hafs riwayah, we say what? وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ وَأَرْجُلَكُمْ, which means that the feet we have to wash. But also there is a mode of recitation says وَامْسَحُوا بِرُؤُوسِكُمْ وَأَرْجُلِكُمْ. Wipe on your head and wipe on your feet. So this is also the reason that we are allowed to wipe. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ did. And when they asked him, Ya Rasulullah, why shouldn't you take off your socks, leather socks? He says, I wore the socks I put them on while they were, after wudu. So the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ did it, so we have a right to do it. But the disagreement, whether we are allowed to use these socks, what the Sahaba did is they used something like this, and now, and in this issue with the people who work and with the people who study, it's okay. Again, if you wear the leather socks, you are in the safe zone. If you wear such socks, alhamdulillah, you are okay. Otherwise, everyone will repeat the salah after because I'm wearing these socks.
The same question, so practically, you make wudu, you go to work, you lose your wudu. If I want to repeat my wudu, do I have to take off my shoes and wipe on my socks, or I can wipe over my shoes?
Here is the point. Concerning, the shoes now. What is, the ruling concerning the shoes? Am I allowed to wipe on the shoes? The majority of the scholars said, I can wipe on the shoes if I wear them after the socks, and if I wear them and they are boots and they cover the ankle, al-kahl. If I have boot and they cover the ankle, and I wear them after wudu and I didn't take them off, then I'm okay to wipe on them. This is what the majority of the scholars said. So if I take them off, or if they are under the ankle, then they are not serving the purpose. This is what the scholars said. There is another opinion that says no. The socks and the shoes, they are one package. And even if the shoes is under the ankle, it serves the purpose. But this opinion is just only few scholars mention this. But the opinion that is really safer and it has more dalil that if we wear it as a boot and cover, and if we do not take it off and we are using it all the time, then we can, inshallah, bi'idhnillah, wipe on it and there is no problem at all. But once we take it off, then we have to start the process.
What about if you take it off to pray?
Mahia, this is the point. The majority of the scholars that if we take it off, this is the majority of the scholars. Al-ulama, نزع الخف ينقض المسح. This is what the majority of the scholars said. But again, some of the scholars, they had a wonderful understanding. They says, you take it off and your wudu is still there, but you cannot wear it again and wipe on it. And they give an example. They say, like, if someone, made wudu and wiped on his hair, and then he went to the barber and he cut his hair. Do we tell him, or shave his hair? Well, why? This is what discuss it. If he shaved his hair, do we tell him, oh brother, you need to make wudu? So it's okay to take it off and pray. But do not put it on and wipe on it again. Allahu Akbar. Tafadhal Abu Umar.
What's the hukum of rolling up your sleeves when you pray?
Okay, rolling up or folding.
Folding, yeah.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam disliked that. But here is the point: if I wear half sleeve, that's fine. But if I fold the Prophet sallallahu didn't dislike it, making it for the pants and making it for the hands, making it for the t-shirts and making it for the pants as well. The Prophet sallallahu did like that, but it does not nullify. But it's not something that the Prophet Muhammad said that it is makruh. But if you wear half sleeves, that's fine. But if you fold it, this is not the sunnah and this is something that the Prophet Muhammad didn't like. So this came in the authentic hadith of the Prophet. The last question, inshallah. Going once, going twice. Alhamdulillah, subhanakallah wa bihamdik. We took much time today. Jazakumullah khair. Barakallah fiik. Na inshallah. Ya, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Nawar akhi Anis.